Okay. I decided to go live to talk a bit about college because it's a new thing for me. Even though I started the 4th of September and I left school the 6th of July this year. And I'm actually starting to really like college. And I didn't expect I'd like it as much as I actually do because I've made new friends. I see the way she looks at me with a pen and a paper. I know she loves me like, hey, mistaken. I know that it's real. When I'm making a grade, do you feel what I feel? My favourite lesson in college probably has to be performing arts. And then I do have a least favourite, which is like, they call it rest, but it's just numeracy and literacy test that's been done on the laptop or computers. And I'm also going to be starting street dance, the 2nd of October. Motor vehicles also has to be my least favourite because I don't really like it. I'll show her my guitar. Here's Martha. Because she's got a nice ass. Like, obviously I haven't forgotten about my old friends. I have made new friends as well. Like I said, if I can't, the tutors in college said if I can't cope, then they'll put me into a higher level. And that's what I'm happy doing because I literally can't cope with the people in the class because I'm on a different stage to them. She's mistaken. I hope everyone throughout the whole country who has started either school or college the best of luck. So I was really nervous when I first started college. And next week is going to be my 4th week in college. But the 4th of September, that wasn't like a proper day for me where I got to do loads of work. I had an induction day. So I got to know new people and with different people and different tutors. And my tutor's really nice. And then I've got a tutor in my class and 2 LSAs, and they're really nice. But one of my LSAs I knew her from when she used to work in my old school. We're on the road again, and I got it 1, 4, 3. What happens on the tour stays on the tour. You should bring your friends, 'cause we're making memories. Go tell your boyfriend he can sleep on the floor. These girls, taking the chances. Take my wrong key, no one will know. Netflix showing my bedroom romances. I want you to know what happens after the show. And I'm all night. What happens after the show? This is probably my favourite song. And apart from God Is a One, I like after the show as well because of like the little dance that they do. But Road Trip are like really talented. Like they can sing, they can kind of dance, they can put shows on, which is really cool. Like I've got a show coming up in college. I don't know when it is yet though. I don't know what show it is, but we're doing like drama, which is basically performing arts. And we're like practicing skills and like we're practicing how to speak out in a crowd. Even though I've been in like 7 different shows, there's some people in the class that has never performed before. My chances, take my room, no, Netflix with me, Virgin romances. You'd be crazy if you didn't go. Come with me, baby, yes, I want you to know. That was really sweet. Oh yeah, and the people that have like, I don't know if I've said this yet, but the people that have like either just started school or college, sorry guys, yeah, to anyone who is either starting school or have started a new school or college, good luck, and I hope you do well in all your sessions. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. Okay, I've turned the music off now. I don't know what to say. I've been pretty bored the last 2 days because obviously, I started college the 4th of September, and next week will be my 4th year in college. No, fourth week in college, and I'm like starting to enjoy it. But like the times are really long because I'm there from 9 till 4 o'clock, which is really annoying because like my brother and sisters, they finish at 3:15. And like I was meant to go and meet up with my what are you studying? I'm studying a course called Bridging, which is basically I get to do a mixture of like courses just to see what I like. And like I was meant to meet up with one of my friends from college today, but I couldn't because she damaged all the ligaments in her knee. So I feel so sorry for her at the moment. soon, hopefully, I will be doing a makeup tutorial. But at the moment, I'm just doing hair tutorials. I'm actually hoping, I don't know if you know who this band is, but I'm actually hoping to go and see Road Trip, like soon. But also, I wasn't meant to like know this, but my parents have signed off a form for me to get my provisional driving license. Because I was meant to do that when I was, well, I was hoping to do that when I was 17, and I didn't get round to doing it, and now at the moment I'm 19. So my dad said that he's going to sign me up for that, and he was meant to surprise me with a provisional driving license for Christmas. And he was in the room. No, I was in the room when he was talking about it. So that's how I knew. Do you need a driver? I do, yeah. Well, you need a provisional driving license. Then you have to go for your theory before doing the proper test. But it's like expensive. Like, I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Wales, and down here it's really expensive. But in some countries, I think it's different. But there's actually two ways of doing a theory. You can do one on the computer, which I think is more harder, or you can do you can sit down with your parents and fill out a book. Okay. That was weird. I've also had trouble. I when I first started college, for the first 2 weeks, I was like under pressure, and I could not cope with any of my work because I was thinking about, like, I'm in the same college as this girl that I fell out with and I have not spoken to for a year. So it was very awkward. And I'm friends with her boyfriend. And that's what's making it awkward. Is that she's trying to stop me from talking to my friends. So I went to see a counsellor in college, and because me and this girl wants to be friends again, the counsellor is going to try his hardest to sit me and this girl down just so we can have a talk about it. But I don't think it's going to go well. And then I was sent home the other day because I was ill. What? Yeah, I'm from Wales. It's really boring though because all we get is like rain. Like sometimes the sun does come out, but we hardly ever get snow. I think we've only had snow twice. We had snow in round about March, April of this year, and then we had snow one Christmas, and I think that was round about 2016. So it's really boring in Wales. Like my stepmom, she's all the way from Germany, so I live with my dad and my stepmom. And I also have a biological mum, which is I don't see. But if anyone ever has problems, like I've had loads of problems with my mum, but she's like, I'm gonna find this really hard to say, but like with my mum, she would rather choose drugs over me. So she's got three kids, and not once has she made the effort to come and see us. But it's really upsetting. I can't talk any more about it. Yeah, I have 3 sisters and 4 brothers, and then I've got another brother on its way, which is due next month. Like some of my siblings, I've got a 4-year-old brother that I get on with more. Like the rest, I just argue with, because we don't get along half the time. But some brothers and sisters are like that. but they're not actually all my brothers and sisters. Some of my step brothers and sisters, like I've only got 3 real brothers, brother and sister, and then the rest of my step brother and sisters. But I class them as my proper sister. 7 siblings. I know, but well, we've all got the same father, but in our family there's 3 different mothers, which is really confusing. But one of my dad's, no, one of my stepmom's friend, she's had 6 kids, and well, she's had 6 kids of her own. Are you living with your sibling? Some of them I am. There's 7 of us. Well, there's 5 kid. No, there's 4 kids living in the family, including me and my parents. So that's 7. And then I've got my sister that lives with her boyfriend, and another 2 siblings that don't live with me. So we're like spread all around. But like my nan's taken me to America, I think 2 weeks next weekend. Because I've got like a 5-year-old cousin that's living over in America and another 2 cousins, but I never like really get to see them. Only once a year I get to see them. And I'm really close to my like cousins than I am with my actual family. It's really not. You're going to? Yeah, I am. I'm going to Texas, which I'm really excited about. That's probably because this is like my second time going to America, and I'm really excited about it. But because my stepmom's going to Germany to visit her dad, I'm going to America with my nan and my granddad. And then I'm also going with my older sister. I've got hair all over me. Yeah, the last time I went to America, it was in Texas. Yeah, I really want to go and visit New York though. But some parts of America, they've got like, my parents were saying that apparently they've got like bombs over in America. And then I also lost. Do you think Welsh accent is different from English accent? Not really, because they basically both sound the same. But I've never really listened to an English person speaking, because I don't really take no notice. So I don't know. But I wouldn't say that they're different anyway. Like yeah, I like England because I've been to London before. Because I had a wedding, and I also went to Blackpool, which was really good. And also, I do like the English accent though, and I wish I was from England. Unfortunately, I'm not. But well, I have actually been to England to stay in Birmingham because I went out. Well, I dated a boy from Birmingham um, for 2 years, and then that relationship ended really badly. Um, and now I'm single. Well, I've actually been single for 4 months. And then since I've like been single, the other day this um, boy tried asking me out, and I had to like disappoint him by saying no because he was like younger than me. Because I'm 19 and he was like 16, and I don't go out with boys younger than me. I have to make sure they're older than me and taller than me. Do you? I don't actually know where that is, but no, I've never been there. Like I've been asked before, um, like have I been to different countries before? I've only been to America. I went to Scotland as well because I had a competition. I went to Glasgow and England, and I think that was about it. I really want to go to Turkey as well. I had a dance competition. Um, well, we had two. One, the first one um, we did, I came second, but then we did it again, and I came first. Like I do choreography dancing at the moment, but I'm gonna be starting street dancing the 2nd of October, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm back. Is there any place you want to visit? Is there any place I want to? I would say New York. Thanks. My throat's really hurting. Yeah, I really want to visit New York. So that's like a really huge place. And like I've been friends with this girl for ages. Like I think 8 years we've been friends with since, and she's been to New York, and like she's been saying how nice it is, and I just want to go to like the shopping center in New York City. The weather is really bad now. Like all is done all night, and this morning is rain. And like down here, I think it was um, Tuesday. The college was closed. It had to be shut because of the really bad wind that we had. I also want to go to Dublin in Ireland as well. Um, just so then I get to meet Jack Duff. And like I really like the Irish accent as well. Jack Duff. Um, he's a singer and he's from a band as well. He was on I think it was either the X Factor or Britain's Got Talent, 2013 I think, round about then. But I used to like have a massive crush on him, but I don't anymore. The other day I like proper had the worst night's sleep ever. Like um I watched Truth or Dare, which is the new horror out. Um and even though I'd probably watch it again, but I was up all night thinking that I was gonna get killed. I also like 50 Shades of Grey and It. Yeah, um, me and my dad, me and my dad like horrors. Um, yeah, me and my dad like horrors, and my stepmom, she's not too keen on horror. She'll watch them, but not as much as me and my dad. Like I've watched The Conjuring as well, which is really good, but that's really scary. Like if I had to choose out of horrors or comedies, it would probably have to be comedies. Like I've watched Baz Grandpa and Dirty Grandpa, and they're like really funny. But like before I started watching horrors, I never used to like them, and then my dad said you should sit down one day and watch a horror. So I watched Scream, but that wasn't that scary. I just watched the class. I need to watch the new Halloween. I should, yeah. Um, I didn't even know there was a new Halloween movie out. I probably would, yeah. Like, um, I even watched a horror movie the other day when my parents went out, and I was getting so creeped out because, like, I was sitting there watching a DVD, and then the back door slammed, like, shut, and I didn't realize that my parents were home. Oh, okay, next month. Yeah, I should watch it. Like, my dad has got like a cupboard full of horror films. Um, and I've only just started watching. Well, not today, but um, yesterday I started watching the DVD of Saw, and that's really good. Like I haven't finished watching it yet. Favorite horrors? Not really. I like it. Like I like Pennywise from the film of it. And last year in the part the part of Wales where I live, there was like loads of people that are arrested um last year because they were dressed up as clowns and they were like chasing people. Um so we're unfortunately not allowed to dress up as clowns anymore. But I don't really like Halloween though, because it like everyone that dresses up and then goes out trick or treating. Um no, I sometimes I can get scared, but not always. It depends what I'm watching. Like if it's one that's like really scary, then I like jump a bit in it. Like I watched Chucky one time, and after when I was like when I was actually getting into watching that film, um, my dad snuck behind me and made me jump, and that was when I was like proper getting into the movie. But otherwise, I don't really jump in like scary movies. This is the longest one I've ever done, but I like talking to people. It did the first time when I watched it, um, but because I've like watched it a few times, after the first time that I watched it, I don't really get like scared. And there's like other people that they like some people, um, they like horror films, but like they like jump after the first time they've seen it. Like I wanted to go and see a horror movie in cinemas, but they won't let me because I haven't got uh, proof. I haven't got proof to show how my actual age. Because at the well, I've got people saying that I don't actually look 19. I actually look about 16, 15, 16. So everywhere I like go, like to nightclubs or to cinemas to see anything that I want to go and see, um, it's true. It is. I watched it the other night. That's the one that I had nightmares after. Um, yeah, that's probably the best film ever. And it only came out, I think, last month, some point last month. Um, I meant that Truth or Dare is the best film. I've been like thinking all day what to do, and I don't even have a clue. It's like the weather's bad, and I don't really have any friends that live like round by me, apart from one. But she's like always busy because she like goes to a hedgehog place to help out look after the hedgehogs, and then I have like a job. Well, I have like a job, a replacement job that I do on a Friday, which is really good. Um, and like I had to. Well, I when I was in school, my dad said that I weren't allowed to have a. Do you watch? I wouldn't say so. No, no, I wouldn't really say so. Um, like when I was in school, um, I had like no, my dad told me that I weren't allowed my own bank account. Because even though I like got paid for being in the sixth form, um, but my dad didn't sign the letter back because now that I started college, I get £30 a week for being in college. So my dad set me up a bank account, and like I get £30 a week and £60 every 2 fortnights. So since I've like started, like I got my first £30 last week, and I've like been using it to get myself stuff that I need, and then I gave £40 to my dad. No, I didn't. I gave £20 to my parents, and then I kept £20 for myself, just so I can help like my dad pay for stuff that he needs for the house, like electric and stuff like that. And then I paid for stuff that I need. And I've got college on Monday, which I'm not looking forward to. Because I've got like these annoying boys in my class. Like all they do is they never shut up. They keep on like talking. And like I was punched in the stomach um, twice. Well, one was at when I had my leavers prom. I was punched in the stomach because one of this girl that I was friends with, well, I'm not really a friend now. She punched me in the stomach because she was jealous of me being friends with this boy that she likes, and then I was punched again. Um, 2 minutes after that, and I was also threatened. It was the 12th of. Well, I left school the 6th of July, and I didn't have my leavers prom until the 12th of July because that's the only day they could like organise it for. So when I was talking to my friend Jake, my this girl came up to punch me, and she said that she didn't like mean it. So I was taken out of the room, um, and then the girl that the girl that punched me was sent home because like it was obviously my leavers prom. And like I was hoping to get like my belly button pierced soon, but I can't get that pierced until my stomach is healed because it hasn't properly healed yet. Because I've got like a massive bruise around my belly button. Um, But for my 20th birthday, I'm getting my nose pierced, which I'm kind of excited about but nervous at the same time. And I've also had my ears pierced before. But I had silver in, and my ears got infected, so my parents said if I go back for my ears pierced again, I might have to go for gold, because they're concerned that I might be allergic to silver, because I'm also allergic to chlorine in the water, which really sounds silly, but I am. Even though I still have baths and showers, because I'm not gonna go my whole life smelling. But when I was in school, I wasn't allowed to go swimming at all. So I missed out on swimming lessons and swimming galas. And then I went to Cardiff as well, which was a really long journey. From Pembrokeshire, which is where I'm living in Wales, it's 2 hours from where I live to Cardiff. And then if I want to go to somewhere in England, it would be 5-6 hours. Well, a 5-6 hour drive. When I went to Blackpool, it was 6 hour drive. Because we didn't leave until 12 o'clock, and then we got there by I think 5ish, because we had to find the chalet. But I'm also going past England, and I'm also going past. No, I'm driving through England soon and going past London, because I'm going to a place called Newquay next April. Because I go with all my family, it's really expensive. Last time I went, this is my third time going there, I think. And last year when I went, I spent. Well, my parents spent something like £100 on all of us, just to go in the arcade and to buy drinks for the entertainment and stuff like that. So it's really expensive for our family. But we do tend to go away every year. Last year, I think we went away 2-3 times, something like that. Right, I'm gonna end this live, and I hope you enjoy watching it.